Hey guys, welcome to the JS series. Today we are going to talk about NaN. You can't say it's not a number, but most people do. But we are not going to address it as not a number today. That's why we skip it. So let's continue. What is NaN? It is introduced on the JS as part of ECMAScript 1 in 1997. This represents an invalid number. So you can't say it is not a number. It just represents an invalid number. So in JavaScript, if you want to represent an invalid number, you use NaN. Alright. So how do you say so? The only way to find out is use this typeof operator. If you type this in your Google Chrome's console, you will get these results. Why don't we try? Here we go. So we can type the typeof NaN. It's a number, so it's not a number, it's an invalid number. Back to the slides. We'll continue. So now I'm going to open the console again and explore some features of NaN. The first thing, we have checked the type of NaN. That's fine, it's a number. And if I try to equal the NaN with itself, it will say false. So this NaN is the only value exists in JavaScript which doesn't equal to itself. So we say it doesn't follow the identity property. And how we can produce NaN, an invalid number? So we can do something like this. We can define some variable x. We can try to divide the infinity by infinity. How can we find the infinity? We have this nice guy called number utility. So we can get the infinity. Let me take the positive infinity and I will divide the positive infinity by itself. So say, all right, let me take the positive, whether the positive or negative, it doesn't matter, but I will take the positive one. All right, if I try to type x, it says NaN, not a valid number. Right, let's go and continue our slides. All right, so we have two basic utilities to check whether a given value is not a valid number. The first one is NaN. This is introduced in ECMAScript 1, and then the second one is the number utility. It has NaN function. So using these two, we can check whether the given value is a NaN or not. But the thing is, even though we have these two functions, these two behave in a different way. If I consider NaN, it will convert the given value into a number before checking the NaN. So it may give some weird results, but when it comes to number utility function NaN here, it doesn't perform any conversions. So it will directly check the given value in both type number and NaN. So if it is not a type number, it will return false. I'll show you in the example. All right, so if I say is NaN with this string, it literal, I will type a, it says true. What does it mean? This NaN function identify a as not a valid number. But what happens if I say Number.isNaN? If I type a, it says false. How? Because this NaN converts the given value into a number before checking NaN. So what will happen if we convert a into a number? It will be NaN, not a valid number. So it will return true. But when it comes to the number utility, and it does not perform conversions, so it directly checks the value is both of type number and NaN. So is it a type number? No. So it returns false. So simple. All right, let's continue our slides. So at the beginning, I have mentioned that, and I have shown you, NaN does not equal to itself. So we can say it doesn't have the identity property. Using this special behavior, we can write a simple function to check whether a given value is NaN or not. So you can see this function is a very simple one. So it does check whether the given value is equal to itself. That's it. Let me go to the console and show it. Let me clear it. Alright, this is the function we have discussed earlier. So let me define it and let me use it. Is value NaN. What happens if I passed literal a? It's a false because it is not NaN, right? Because it's a string literal. So what happens if I pass let's say number dot infinity? I'll take the infinity and divided it by again infinity. Number dot infinity. Alright, it says true because it is not a valid number. You can't divide the infinity by itself because it is not a valid number. Alright guys, that's all we have for NaN today. Let's see you guys in another tutorial.